Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Libras. Libra, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love, and if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I'm available for private readings, so if you're after one, I do have those links in the description box down below. So let's get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my lovely Libras, please. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups, all right. So you could have a water sign, with the Queen of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Somebody very creative, very intuitive. What they like about you, Virgo energy, the Hermit. So some of you might be Virgo, Libra cusps. And the connection, the Five of Wands. So there might be a little bit of struggle here, but we'll see why. It might be like a big departure, a big change for both of you. And we see the Wheel of Fortune, but this is a destined connection. So it does look like we have someone here with this Wheel of Fortune, somebody who has a lot to offer. I feel like this person's a risk taker. I feel like this person might be a little bit down on their luck though when you meet them. So they could be grieving something, or they could just be feeling, like a little bit down on their luck. We have strong Sagittarius energy, but I do think this person's ready to take a leap of faith here. I do feel this person might practice yoga, meditation. Ooh, we've got the Two of Cups. Some of you might meet this person online. The Five of Cups and the Two of Cups is the Seven of Cups. And that can be my online dating card or on dating apps. But for others of you, you might meet this person during a time like where they're feeling a bit hazy or confused. Now that can be that they have other options around them, or there's just something that's happened in their life that is making them feel a little bit confused, I guess, or maybe not super focused on love and relationships. But this is definitely a destined soulmate here. And we have the Six of Swords. So this person's in the process of putting some sort of heartbreak or sadness behind them. Now, it doesn't have to be because of another relationship. It could just be some sort of personal loss in business, a family member. I mean, it certainly could be a divorce or separation here that they're still kind of healing from. But I feel like you meet them and they're in this, they're kind of going through a spiritual awakening because of some sort of struggle or some sort of karmic lesson that they were meant to learn. The Eight of Wands here tells me, again, for some of you, I feel this might be a connection where there's distance between the two of you. So different cities, states, or countries, or maybe you meet online, or maybe they even had to travel in order to deal with something, to take care of something, settle in a state, be with family. Let's see. What else do my Libras need to know about this person? They are very loving and very intuitive. Okay, and this person is an entrepreneur. So even if they are struggling a little bit or they're down on their luck right now, I'm seeing that this person has a lot of potential for abundance. This is someone who puts their ideas to work for them. They work hard. They're investing in their future. We see karmic soulmate, but don't be put off by this, Libra, because this doesn't necessarily mean that you're meant to learn difficult lessons with this person. It could be that this is someone that teaches you that you can trust again, or to love deeper or deeply or deeper than you have before. Okay. And we see that this person is extremely passionate. There's never a dull moment with this type of person who enjoys life fully. Okay, they could be an exciting lover. I do think this person's very romantic, and I think they're very intense too. So it's like whatever they do decide to do, they put their all into it. And we see Gemini energy. So this person is probably very chatty, very, I feel like they flirt through witty banter, making jokes. They're a thinker, communicator. It's going to be really important to them, that your communication is on point. And I think that's probably where you're going to really connect, having deep conversations, but also being able to kind of joke around. I see that with the Eight of Wands. This person is probably very, very good with words. All right. And again, I do feel like I was getting a message here about this Five of Wands. This person may be a bit of a social butterfly. I kind of feel like they're lacking a little bit of direction when you meet them. And that doesn't necessarily mean in their career, but it could just be in their love life. And maybe that's why I'm picking up on this conflict here with the Five of Wands. Let's see. What else do we need to know about this person? Queen of Cups, very loving, very creative, very intuitive. It's going to be a very spiritual connection. Okay, let's see. Why do we have the Queen of Cups here? All right, so some of you, this person may be Asian, or there's some sort of Asian connection. Now remember that these very specific like ages, ethnicities, physical attributes are not going to resonate with all of you, and that's okay. It doesn't mean it's not your reading, but it is going to be confirmation for some of you. Okay, not over you. So for some of you, you may have had some sort of connection with this person in the past. Yep, maybe you had a very brief encounter with this person and you don't know how much that you've really affected them or how much they think about you. And but for some of you too, with this brief encounter and not over you, again, they're just going to be kind of starstruck by you, Libra. Like you're going to make a really, really deep impression. And gym rat. So this is somebody who definitely works out a lot, takes good care of their body. And let's see. What else do we need to know about this person? What else do we need to know about this person? What else do we need to know about this person for my Libras? Okay, they may have blue eyes or light colored eyes. They have some sort of noticeable facial feature. Okay, so this, to me, I do feel there could be like a little scar or like a nick. It doesn't have to be a deep one. For some of you, they've nicked themselves shaving. Okay, for those of you where this person shaves their face, not all of you is that the case. For others of you, I feel like there's something about the way this person looks at you, or they've got these really beautiful, beautiful eyes is what I'm getting. All right, this person has a pet. And we're seeing they may have an odd numbered birth year. I am seeing 5 and I'm seeing 7 coming through. And they may have an imperfection in their speech, which to me usually is an indication of somebody here that may be bilingual, or whatever language that you speak to them in might not be their first language. Okay, or I feel like more than anything, they speak multiple languages. Some of you, this person may stutter a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. What else do my Libras need to know about this person? Okay, some of you, they do have long hair, but I feel like you're going to really like this person's hair, whatever it is. If it's long, if it's short, but for some of you, that's confirmation. We definitely get a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and I'm not surprised because we do have that Queen of Cups. Some of you, this could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp. And this person is definitely creative, yet with that entrepreneurial energy. They could be an artist, into sports, a stylist, fitness, spiritual, marketing, community, event planner, okay? And this person is emotionally available. They're open, they're honest, and they're ready for love. Although that might not be super evident like when you very first meet them. But for you, Libra, absolutely. They're going to make themselves emotionally available, okay? What they like about you is this hermit energy, Virgo. So they like that you're detail oriented, that you're a planner, that you've basically got it together. They like that you also take time to like analyze and think about things before you rush into things. Okay, they see you as very awakened, very ascended here. What else do they like about my Libras? Yeah, double wheel of fortune. You have potential to really be a power couple. I mean, maybe you're going to help them somehow with their business is what I'm getting. You could just be their muse, or maybe, for example, they're looking for a graphic designer and, you know, you do that. Okay, so it doesn't have to necessarily be that. And I don't think it's going to be a transactional love or relationship here. But I feel like somehow you might fuel their creativity, or you might go into business together. It's definitely a strong destined partnership here. I see you two traveling a lot together as well. Wow, and this person sees you as Aries energy. So they see you as bold, they see you as fiery and passionate, they see you as a risk taker, but you kind of like are where this person wants to be is kind of what I'm getting. Now again, I don't think that they're like super far behind you or anything, but it's like you've really got it together. At least this person is seeing it that way. And they're seeing that like you are, maybe you're just advanced in your career, you have stability. This person really, really admires you. They love that you're decisive, you're action oriented. You also don't have a problem setting strong boundaries with them or with other people. So it's like there's a lot here that they admire about you. And with the Tower, we have Aries, Scorpio energy. It's going to be a very surprising connection for both of you. I also think too, like you're going to come in and you're just going to completely rock this person's world, Libra. Like you're going to be a tower moment for this person. You're going to really change their perspective, whether that's with spirituality or whether it's like the way they view money and business or relationships. What else do they love about my Libras here? Okay, yep, they see you as very spiritual, but the priest energy is like, this is somebody who really looks up to you. And they see you as a channel for spiritual energy. So they might also feel like you're very, very spiritually evolved and wise, especially with that Hermit card. So a lot of respect here for you, Libra. And they love listening to you talk. They love listening to your stories. They love hearing about your travels or your life experiences. Again, a whole lot of like respect and admiration here for you, Libra. So this person is probably going to be in awe of you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's an imbalanced connection. All right, let's see. What are the lessons here for my Libras? What are the possible lessons or obstacles in this connection? All right, so we see that it's a new love or a new phase in love. I do think it's a new person. I mean, some of you, maybe you had a brief encounter with this person. For others of you, there may be a brief encounter and they're just going to not be able to forget you. And we see dreams, important dream messages are being given. So pay attention to your dreams here when it comes to this person. And we see that there's possibly a struggle or possibly an obstacle here having to do with a detour or delay here in this connection. I kind of see that with that brief encounter and not over you. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's an ex, but there might be a little detour within this connection when you and them first meet. Now, I do see with the Five of Wands, there could be a little bit of conflict here. Some of my Libras, you might feel a little conflicted because like I said, you might meet this person and they're kind of down on their luck or they're not exactly where they want to be. Others of you, I do think they probably get a lot of attention. So you might be wondering, okay, is this somebody who's safe to invest in? Yeah, some of you too, there might be difficulties due to work schedules or working a lot. Again, this person's an entrepreneur, and a lot of times, you know, when people are entrepreneurs, they love what they do and they work every day in their life, right? Because it doesn't feel like work. So there may be difficulties finding time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other, just find that time to be together. Spirit's confirming though that this is your soulmate. It's a destined soul connection. And someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. So I can't completely move away from the fact that for some of my Libras, not all of you, this is going to be somebody that you already know or you've already dealt with. But others of you, this just speaks to maybe when you first meet, it's a brief encounter and they really regret not getting your number or they really regret not asking you out earlier, because this person definitely is not going to be able to forget you. At the bottom of the deck here, Spirit's saying this is a connection that certainly can move towards marriage or sacred union. Some of you meet this person through work, and I did kind of get that. Again, they might be like somebody who needs a graphic designer and they, you know, they contact you that way. Not that necessarily specifically. I mean, it could be anything. But this workplace romance to me indicates, Libra, that there's just a beautiful energy of symbiosis and like you're on the same page. You're quite compatible. And we have a spirit soul path, so a personal evolution within your relationship and for you and for them. And that's probably why they're showing up as that karmic soulmate. And we see forgiveness. So allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. So this is going to be, you know, this is going to be a very healing connection. And I feel that's for both of you. And you are worthy. Your worth doesn't depend on the other person. And I feel like that's sort of the delay and the detour here is like, you and this person needed to get into a place where you don't need somebody else. Like you're choosing someone who's going to complete you in the most harmonious ways, or somebody who's going to add value to your life, but you really don't really need anyone. And I can see that because you're in that hermit energy. All right, let's see if we can get important dates here. So it could be happening as early as next week. So between pretty much now and March. All right, my lovely Libras, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.